What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jerry and we are working on my 68 Mustang Coupe once again. Today is going to be a full day. We are putting QA1 coilovers, single adjustables, on the front, and we're putting my brand new Torque Thrust 2s American Racing 17 inches on the car as well. Now my rims are 17/7 for the front with a 215/50/17 tire, and the backs are a 17/8 245/45/17 on the rear. They are on a set of Hankook Ventises. So good tire, good rim. It's gonna change the absolute look of this thing. Of course, we got our QA1 coilovers. They are a single adjustable on a set of spring rate 400s. I decided to go that somewhere in the middle, so that way I have some adjustability to go up and down if I want to, preferably down a little bit to, you know, sit on the tires a little bit better. Got my instructions right there. Just make sure if you guys get a set of these to get you some anti-seize, and preferably for me, when I'm gonna be putting them on this car has those rubber caps that sit on top of the springs. So I'd suggest getting a new set of those to put on top of here, because this thing, it squeaks a lot. And I don't really want that no more. And then we can start assembling these and get this thing jacked up, get the spring perches knocked out. So with that, we are gonna go ahead and get started on this mug. I've been wanting a set of QA1 coilovers for a while now, and I was like, well, what better time to do it than right now? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get into it. Start off by getting this thing jacked up first. Is that really maxed out? That's maxed out. Damn. Do that. So that way, you know, if it decides it wants to fall, it'll fall that way. And then the next thing the instructions say, when you put jack stands under it, you need to go ahead and take the sway bar links out, so that way you can let it hang a little bit. That is probably what I'm going to do. Along. Crud, bro. Uno, dos, cuatro, cinco. That's all I know. Like, I mean, this and nueve, whatever. Oh, now we've got full access. I wonder how long it's been since that's been off. right here for a second and mention this. See how loose that is? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that booger out. That's gonna be fun. Shouldn't be too bad. Cut that out. I've got new carriage head bolts for it, so we'll do that. I'm pretty sure it's because it's rounded out in that, so we'll handle that appropriately after I drop it. All right. You know, I said I was gonna clean these, but I don't know if I want to spend the time to do that. It's just gonna get dirty again. We're just gonna leave that right there. Now that I've got those shock tower covers off, I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions and see what the next thing to do is. I'm pretty sure the next thing to do is to take the shock bolts out on the top and bottom. So I'm gonna check that out right quick and get to it. With shock and shock tower cap removed, lower the floor jack, release the storage. Oh, wait. Remove the upper shock mounting bolts and the shock tower cap by removing the 3 nuts holding the cap. Figure 1. Alright, so that's what it's telling me to do. Okay, going to go ahead and do that. But, like I said, I think I'm gonna have a bit of time trying to get that out. It's a 9/16 though. Just for good measure, I'm gonna spray it with some PB Blast. Well, not PB Blast, next best thing, WD-40. I'm gonna go ahead and spray these for good measure. I skipped a step. It says I'm supposed to measure the height of the floor to the top of the fender right here. But that's all right. I may have skipped that, but I'm just gonna adjust it to how I want to ride it, because I don't want it to be the same ride height. So, remove swivel and next step. So I gotta do that. There. Now we're gonna go to the other side. This'll work. Success. Hi. Okay, we got that loose. This bolt, and there's one on the back side of that I have to get out. And I don't think I'm gonna be getting it with the drill. I'll have to, or impact, so do it old style. And yes, I did have QA1 in it before, but these are the Stalker Stars. I wanted to go ahead and transfer over to the single adjustable coilovers. I'm excited, man. All right, so I had to go off camera for a little bit, and I had to go rent a tool because the one here wouldn't work right. That took me some time, but I got it. Woo, that is a scary experience. It's because I've just heard so many horror stories about this, but I got it out. So now I can go ahead and start assembling this one to be able to go in that spot. So, well, still I gotta remove the perch. And this sucker is wore out. That's probably why it was squeaking so bad. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Sucker out. Yeah, just look at that. That sucker was worn out. All right, there we go. Got that out, so now we can assemble the QA1. Now we get to do the fun part, and that is get these coilovers assembled, correctly lubed, and put in the car. So that's what we're about to do. We're gonna go ahead and follow the instructions and get it all installed, and I'm excited. You know, it's been a long time coming, So let's do it. Voila. So some modifying is in order. Okay, a little bit of modifying does need to take place. So I gotta cut that lip off right there. And that's what I'll do. Okay. Just a little bit of modifying, not much. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Clearance. It is fine. Now we are going to go ahead and get this installed. Right here. Right here. Go. That is in there. So with that, it says you come for ride 2 to 8 clicks. I'm gonna do 6. And then when we do the other side, which I'm not gonna, I'll just do a time lapse of the other side. Just make sure whenever you do this, follow the instructions to a T. This isn't like a guide or how to do it, because I do it a little bit different from probably what the instructions say. But let's go ahead and do the other side. Okay, y'all, that was an absolute booger. You know, messing with those springs is always terrifying. So I took my time, you know, to get those out. So I've got the QA1s in there now. And I gotta say, I'm so happy with the way they look. I'm gonna leave the little dust covers off down here. Yeah, right there. And go ahead and get the new wheels on the front, get it sat down so that way I can see where the level is. And then I can use my wrenches over there to adjust the height of the coilovers. So that's what we're gonna be doing right now. So let's get to it. Oh, this is so exciting. God, this is so exciting. It looks so good. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, the wheels look sick on there. I gotta raise it up about an inch. And because that is way too low for me. It looks sick though. God. Heck yeah, that looks awesome. But I got to raise it up, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So let's get to it. Okay, that is a lot better. A lot better. Could use to come up just a little bit more, but I am going to go ahead and throw on the rear tires. That looks so good. Oh man, that looks so good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the rear. Go ahead and change those out to the new ones. Pull these back off and round it up probably 2 or 3 more revolutions, and then she'll be good. She'll be good to go. All right, y'all, it is done. Well, so far, I think it's done. It might need a little bit more adjusting on the coilovers a little later down the road. I'm actually getting ready to go take it for its first test drive, but this just looks so good, man. I'm so excited. It's a nice ceiling there. Wha-bam! Oh, that looks so good. That really does look good. I am so happy with that. Those torque thrusts just look perfect on the car. The QA1 coilovers on the front gives it that mean stance. And it's got QA1 stalkers on the back, which I'll probably go to the single adjustable on the back before long as well. But yeah. Oh man. I am so pleased with that. It is a completely different car now. I can't describe it. You know, the fact that I own a 68 Mustang, a dream car of mine, is wild in itself. But now that I have this and I'm able to customize it to how my vision is, you know, it's just crazy. You know, it's amazing what some time and effort. Yes, this may have taken me just about all day to do, but I took my time. I try to do it as safe as possible, so that way I wouldn't get hurt, which I recommend that to you guys. If you guys do something on your vehicle, take your time doing it. Don't rush it. You know, it's better to go slow and do it semi-right or as safe as possible. And I did that with this, and man, the result is just, it's beautiful. I love it. I'm getting ready to go take it for a test drive, and we'll let you know my thoughts when I get back. Okay, just got done with the test drive on the 68, and I gotta say, get you some QA1 coilovers. Man, I'm not exaggerating in any case or form or any situation like that, but I gotta say, this thing used to have so much wander in it because of those springs. The springs were wore out, the perches were wore out, so it'd squeak and all that. You know, I've got several friends that are like, oh, it's the squeaker, and now it's not anymore. It rides so good. It's so firm. I have it more in the firm setting, firm and better handling. I could turn down a notch or two, and I bet I could tell a little bit more of a softer ride, but I like the firmness. So I'm probably gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it at that spot and just ride it out, let it get used to it, and let it break in more or less. But man, I just gotta say, those rims on this thing look absolutely incredible. Coilovers feel amazing, like I said. Got those American Racings on there, and I love it. It's amazing what a set of wheels can do for a car. I'm gonna have to say that just about does it on the modifying this thing, because next I want to go ahead and start tackling the inside of the roof. It's very rusty on the inside still, so that's what I'm gonna do. At least get some some Pour 15 and just paint the top of the inside to give it one solid color. I do need to go ahead and find some seats for this thing, or just get some reupholster these seats, because the mismatch, as you can tell, just doesn't fit the car. One seat is black and white, that seat's white, this seat's black. They're all tore up. I got new carpet in there, probably restored dash. I need to go ahead and pull the panels off, get them replaced. But like I said, that's all stuff I can worry about later on. But you know, besides that, it's really kind of done. Now you may say, oh well, that wasn't much. Yeah, but it hurt my bank account. But I gotta say, I'm super happy. Casey with QA1, she's so awesome to work with. You know, QA1 is an awesome company. I need to thank you guys both very much. You know, thank you for sending the coilovers my way. They made a huge difference. I'll be able to go to every car show now and just ride comfortably. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping to watch. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment on what you think about the build, and leave me a comment on what else I should do to it. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.